All right, we're going to keep it going with this next guy. I think he's been here before. He's very funny. Please welcome Tom Curley. Let him hear. Give a nice round of applause to Tom.
This is very strange. A little unusual being on this side of the microphone. Normally I'm at the other end of the wire. I work in a control room. I'm a TV director for a network. And I'm not complaining. I mean, it's a great job. It really is. I mean, think about it. Every day I leave the real world behind. I enter a fantasy world of outrageous plots, bad dialogue, political intrigue, gratuitous sex and violence. It's just great. So anyway, like I said, I work for the news division. And people go, yeah, it must be really exciting to work in the news. Every day it's different. Well, you know, even though the word news has the word new in it, it really isn't. Every day, somewhere, every day or every week, somewhere in the world, the news is exactly the same. At least once a week, somewhere in the world, there is a earthquake, hurricane, tornado, or flood. Right? Somewhere, earthquake, tornado, hurricane, or flood, no matter who's covering it, we all do the same thing. We send a reporter out, the camera crew, we take a family, we put them in front of the complete rubble of what was once a perfectly good mobile home. It's always a mobile home. Don't you realize that the tornado hates mobile homes? It's the natural enemy of the mobile home. A tornado will go around an entire city to get in one fucking trailer park. Right? So anyway, we take them, we put them in front of there, and we ask them what I call the 3 stupid questions. Stupid question number 1. How do you feel? Now what's amazing here is you never get the answer you expect, which would be, how do I feel? What the fuck do you think I feel? Oh my God, this fucking whirly belongings there. How do I feel? I feel great. I just on this break since my freaking hemorrhoid operation. But no. You always get the same answer. Don't feel too good. All our worldly belongings don't feel too good. And then somebody, usually the wife, will give what I call the platitude. And this is, it don't matter that we lost everything. All that matters is that everybody was not hurt. And everybody nodded safely. Now, I'm sorry, but I would give anything. If just once a guy would be honest, look in the camera and say, why couldn't the tornado have taken my wife and left the big screen TV? You will never hear that. You will never hear my mother-in-law doesn't have a scratch on her, my pickup truck's upside down in a goddamn tree. You will never hear that. Stupid question number 2. Stupid question number 2. Are you going to rebuild? Now here, once again, oh yes, we're going to rebuild. This is the 3rd time in 5 years Floods have taken our mobile home. And some reporters, you know, they'll actually go, well, why? And the same answer. Well, this is paradise. This is God's country. Here, maybe God's sending them a message. Get the fuck off my property. I flooded you out 3 times in the last 5 years. Can't you take a damn hit? I don't know about you, but the first time a ground opens up and swallows my condo, I'm gone. I can take a hint. 3rd question. It's not so much that the question is stupid, but it's the answer. It's all the same, and you know it. What do the tornadoes sound like? You all know the answer. Sounded just like a freight train going right through our living room. Every time. I've got it on tape hundreds of times. All right. Now let's stop and examine this. In order to say it sounded just like a freight train going through my living room implies that you have in fact had the experience of a freight train going through your living room. Hands? Anybody here? Anybody know of anybody? Anybody know of anybody who knows of anybody? All right. I know one person who would know if a freight train went through somebody's living room. Me. Because it would be in the news. We're here today with the Smith family, where last night a freight train ran through the living room. Tell me, Mr. Smith, how do you feel? Not too good. Are you going to rebuild? Oh yes, this is the third time a freight train has run through our living room in the last 10 years. Well, Mr. Smith, would you consider perhaps not rebuilding right on those railroad tracks right there? I never thought of that. I love local news. Love local news. Man. Especially during sweeps weeks. See, and this is true. Local news is the same everywhere. This New York, doesn't matter. The whole country is all the same. All local news people believe the only way to get ratings is to scare you. Okay? Tune in tonight at 11. Everything in your refrigerator can kill you. If you don't tune in tonight at 6 p.m., your children will die. 50 things in your house that can kill your cat coming up next. And I love their promos. And these are real. I'm not making this shit up. Channel 2, where the news comes first. As opposed to what? The fucking strippers and the polar bears? It's a news show. Of course the news comes first. It comes second, it comes third, it comes last. Channel 8, news you can trust. Like the other stations are making this shit up. There was a highway robbery in Queens today. Yeah, right. Unbelievable. I cover a lot of political things in the news. I'm ambivalent. I'm for the death penalty and I'm against the death penalty. I'm against the death penalty because, well, it's supposed to be a deterrent to crime. And obviously it isn't, because people kill each other all the time. See, the problem is that they only apply it to murder. So I say, well, if you've got it, apply it to someplace where it will act as a deterrent. I support the death penalty for bad advertising. I know, you say Madison Avenue, the killing fields, running red with blood. You cap one or two junior account executives and the rest of them will snap right into line. That's right. If you could sit at a pitch meeting, look at that CEO and say, sir, you could get the chair for this campaign, I guarantee he would reassess his options. Anyway, one of the problems working in the control room is you can't go and pee during the commercials. Gotta watch them. It's your job. Gotta watch them. So, commercials I'd like to see. Never will. Commercials I'd like to see. Hello there. I am the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, the founder of Transcendental Meditation, and many, many years ago, I used to hang out with the Beatles. Nowadays, I spend most of my time traveling in and out of my body so that I can visit all my TM franchises. That is why I always carry the Astral Express card. Good at paying off karmic debt in over 4,000 different spiritual dimensions and astral planes. The Astral Express card. Don't leave your body without it. And finally, commercial I'd love to hear. Apologies to Gary. Hello! This is Yasser Arafat, head of the PLO and also president of Uncle Yasser's PLO Supply. As you know, we have thoroughly renounced terrorism. Therefore, all our weapons must go. Come to the renounced terrorism sale. You want Uzis? We got Uzis. You want AK-47s? We got AK-47s. This week, Uzis for $99.99. TOW anti-tank missiles, $599.99. Stinger surface to air missiles, Model B, $999.99. Hunting for the weapons of mass destruction? Fuck Iraq! You got them? Come on now! That's Uncle Yasser's PL Supply. I love you.